cephalic, and yours, if you doubt on your branches over there, they've got lovely branches. You've got the first branch coming off here is your right subclavian. Those would be your two common carotids, and you should be able to trace them back up to these two. You might want to clean off up here a little so you can see them going all the way up, but you get to see those branches really nicely. Here is your left subclavian. If we just pull away some of this garbage. Oh, that's that Vegas, darn it. Okay. You can see that. Nope, this is your left subclavian. It's coming up here. You can see how it's exiting the body right here. That would briefly be called axillary. Again, I'm not going to ask that on a practical. And then we can follow it right out into the forelimb. It gets a little difficult under there. It's still got its latex. We should be able to pick it up over here. Let's see.
Try to find the brachial artery?
Here it is, right here. Okay, so it just makes it a little difficult to follow, but you can see it coming right in here. This is, so it's subclavian, left subclavian becomes brachial once it leaves the body. And here, the whole way down the forelimb, it's brachial artery. And if you look over here, there's your subscapular artery, driving right down to the area under the scapula, okay? And that's it for the arteries. Then here you've got, ignore that trunk to the mammary vein, mammary glands. Here is your anterior vena cava coming out. There's your first branch, very nice one right there. There's your common trunk of the blah, blah, blah.
Okay, all right.
Here is your very brief subclavian before it becomes brachial vein with this branch diving down. If you look, it actually goes to the same place as that subscapular artery. That's your subscapular vein. And then if you come over here, there's your cephalic right there. And I think if you just follow this out, you would be able to find your median cubital. I can see it starting to come across right there. If you want to stay, I'll give you a hand with it, or you can work on it next time.
Yeah, I mean, I always saw theirs pretty well.
But I want to get to them, so.
No, don't worry.
And then here's your external jugular vein coming up here. Let's just clean that off a smidgen more. Whoops, sorry, don't mean to get in the way of your camera. So that you can actually follow it up is what we would like. So again, if you want, you can next time work on just cleaning a few of these things up a little bit better, but you can follow your external jugular up, and here it comes up. There's your transverse jugular. Oh, and you actually have a decent, again, if you could just clean it off a little bit, because people are going to look at other people's kitties too, and just, there's your posterior and there's your anterior facial. And then, did you get yours, Iris?
Yeah, ours is pretty easy.
Okay, let me just double check it. This on here. Usually the hardest part is getting down to where it is. Just pull that aside. It's down here. There you go. There's your esophagus vein down there.
Okay.
Okay? Very good.